Mr. Velayati told the General Assembly in September 1983 that there was no cure for the cancerous growth of Zionism but surgery. The Iranian representative even used obscene language when referring to the representative of Israel, whom he called the Zionist entity agent with a retarded mind and archaic logic and with a polluted reasoning. The reference was to your speaker here today. Vicious assaults on the Jewish people were also made in an ostensibly more sophisticated form by Soviet and Soviet bloc representatives. Thus, the Belarusian representative referred in the Third Committee in a derisive manner to the Bible, while Soviet representatives routinely mocked the Jewish people as the chosen people, which considers itself to be above the law. The Syrian representative in 1981 told the Fourth Committee a Jewish story of a man who asked his rabbi whether he should register his son as being 2 years older or 2 years younger than he in reality was. Why not give the true date? Asked the rabbi. I didn't think of this, replied the man. This, according to the Syrian representative, reflected the Jewish mentality of the Zionist delegate. At no point did presiding officers of the General Assembly and the various committees and organs call to order these speakers. And apart from Israel that regularly protested these anti-Semitic outbursts and warned of its consequences, and the United States that occasionally joined the Israeli protests, no other delegate saw fit to do so. It was especially disappointing that European representatives, including those of Germany, who knew from their own experience where such vituperations of hate had led their countries, remained silent, advising their Israeli counterparts that since they did not take those outbursts seriously, Israel should react likewise. There can be no doubt that the endless broadsides of hate launched against Israel and the Jewish people from platforms of the UN have found their echo in the official pronouncements of governments and the distortions of the media in many countries, thus substantially contributing to the recent and ongoing recrudescence of anti-Semitism worldwide. In December 1991, the General Assembly revoked its determination equating Zionism with racism and racial discrimination. This, to date, is the only instance in which the General Assembly has repealed one of its decisions. Significantly, this virtually coincided with the final dissolution of the Soviet Union. However, it is generally overlooked that the other parts of the Zionism-Racism resolution have not been revoked. Thus, the ignominious resolution of 1975, in its preambular part, still takes note of the declaration adopted in 1975 by the foreign ministers of the so-called non-aligned countries, which, and I quote, most severely condemned Zionism as a threat to world peace and security and called upon all countries to oppose this racist and imperialist ideology. Resolution 3379 and similar resolutions should be revoked in their entirety. Failure to do so cannot be offset by such gestures as the recently initiated annual commemoration of Auschwitz, the planned Shoah exhibit at UN headquarters, and even some resolutions condemning anti-Semitism, however welcome these gestures may be by themselves. Thank you.